Homopus boulengeri, commonly known as the Karoo padloper or Boulenger's Cape tortoise, is a species of tortoise in the family Testudinidae. The species is endemic to the Namib Karoo region of South Africa. Naming Homopus boulengeri is known by several common names in southern Africa, and in much of the scientific community. It is known as the Karoo padloper, as it is the padloper species which is endemic to the Namib Karoo. It is also sometimes known as Boulenger's Cape tortoise, as the Donaweer tortoise, or as Boulenger's padloper. The specific name, boulengeri, and some of the common names are in honor of Belgian-born British herpetologist George Albert Boulenger. Description: the Karoo padloper is a small tortoise with a relatively flat, brown shell, olive to reddish or orange-brown, though almost always of a uniform color. The vertebral shields of its shell sometimes have slightly darker edges, especially in young specimens. Its coloration makes it especially well camouflaged in its arid rocky Karoo habitat. Like the closely related speckled padloper, Homopus signatus, and Namib padloper, Homopus solis, to the west, it has 5 clawed toes on its front feet and 4 on its hind feet. Their weight is generally 100 to 150 grams, 3.5 to 5.3 ounces. The average straight carapace length is 100 mm, 3.9 in, though adult females are larger than males. Adult males can also be distinguished from females by having slightly longer tails and a concave belly. Plastron. It looks superficially similar to the larger greater padloper, Homopus femoralis, of the grasslands in the east. However, the Karoo padloper can be distinguished by its uniform coloration, it having 5 toes on its front feet versus 4 toes on its back feet, the smaller scales on its forelimbs, and its nostrils which are level with or above its size. Distribution and habitat. H. boulengeri, a small, shy tortoise, occurs at relatively low densities in the succulent and desert shrubland of the central Karoo. In its natural environment in the Greater Karoo, it usually inhabits rocky outcrops and ridges of shale and ironstone. Here it hides in rock cracks and under ledges, rather than under vegetation. Like many other tortoises, it has a very specialized diet, and therefore has a very poor survival rate in captivity. It is known for emerging just before thunderstorms, from which it got its local Afrikaans name of Donaweer skilpad, thunder tortoise. Conservation and captivity. H. boulengeri is threatened by habitat destruction, traffic on roads, overgrazing, and poaching for the pet trade. As the trade in collected Homopus species is strictly illegal and any captive specimens are systematically registered in non-commercial stud books in South Africa and Namibia. Any commercial sale of Homopus tortoises is almost without exception strictly illegal. The species does not survive well in captivity, unless considerable effort is made to supply specimens with their natural food. That is, the indigenous plants from the Namib Karoo region. It also has very specific temperature, moisture and climate requirements. Further reading. Branch. Bill. 2004. Field Guide to Snakes and Other Reptiles of Southern Africa. 3rd Revised Edition. 2nd Impression. Sanibel Island, Florida. Ralph Curtis Books. 399 pp. ISBN 0-88359-042-5. Homopus boulengeri. pp. 27-28 plus Plate 6. Boulenger. 1906. South African tortoises of the genus Homopus. With description of a new species. Records of the Albany, South Africa. Museum 1. 405-411. Homopus boulengeri. New species. pp. 406 to 407. Turtle Times. Com.